Hey, my name's Will, and I'm here to do my first deck for what I call the Destiny End Heroes. It's a combination of the Destiny heroes, the Elemental heroes, and the Mask heroes. So without further ado, let's get started. I run 2 Destiny Hero Dogma and 2 Destiny Hero Plasmas for the Destiny End Dragoon, and the reason why I don't run 3 is because I run 2 Prismas as well, which can substitute for any 2 of those. And I run 3 Diamond Dudes because you have a lot of spell targets in your deck, so 3 doesn't really matter, and yeah, I don't want to run any less than 3 because of a reason which I'll explain later on. I run 1 Elemental Hero Blazeman. He's a new Elemental Hero which can search out Polymerization if you summon him through normal summon or special summon. You can also ditch 1 Elemental Hero from your deck to the graveyard to make this guy copy its attack, attribute, and defense. But you can only fusion summon that turn. What I like to do with that second effect is ditch Shadow Mist to the graveyard and fetch out another one of my heroes. And yeah, I do run 3 Shadow Mist because this guy is a really powerful searcher, either for the mask change or fetching out one of your heroes. And this guy can search out both Destiny heroes and Elemental heroes. He's just any heroes basically. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend you to run any less than 3 because this guy's just that good. 2 Summoner Monks, just for helping the consistency of your deck. You do run into first turn Miracle Fusion in your hand, and you don't really need that. So yeah, and what I usually like to summon is Shadow Mist and or Blazeman, so it can activate its effect and lets you search out another card. And yeah, 2 King of the Swamps, because this guy is a fusion fodder for the Absolute Zero, and it's also a searcher for polymerization, because I feel that you can search out Dogma and Plasma really easily, but you can't really search out polymerization that easily other than Blazeman, and you do need to summon Blazeman first to activate its effect. So this guy's just there because you don't need to normal summon it first. And yeah, that's it for the monsters. For my spells, I run 1 Lily of Darkness because you run a lot of dark monsters. So this guy's just there for adding more consistency and extra draw power. 3 A Hero Lives, because this card is a very powerful search card. But it also does come with a heavy cost, but then again, you do run 3 Destiny Heroes. Destiny Hero Diamond Dudes, so why not? 2 Polymerization. This card is just for summoning the Destiny End Dragoon most of the times, and you can search it out really easily using Blazeman and King of the Swamp anyway, so I don't feel that you need to run 3. I've run 3 before and it did clog up my deck, so just 2 of them. 2 Reinforcement of the Army, self-explanatory. You run a warrior deck, this card is a staple. 2 Destiny Draws, because, well, it just ditches out the extra Destiny heroes in your hand that you don't need. And I don't run 3 because you don't run that many Destiny heroes other than 2 Dogmas, 2 Plasmas, and the Diamond Dudes anyway. So yeah, just 2. 2 Miracle Fusions. You don't really run. I don't really run a lot of targets in my extra deck, but this card is just really powerful, so I feel that you need 2 of them anyway. I mean, free summon, why not? Dark Hole, self-explanatory, clears the board, Diamond Dude target. And then 2 Over Destinies. This card switches out Diamond Dude from your deck and special summon it. If you have either the Dogma or the Plasma in your graveyard, which you usually do most of the time because you've chucked them using Destiny Draw, or you've dished it to the graveyard using Prismus effect, or you've fusion summoned the Destiny End Dragoon. So yeah, 2 of these, and this card, running 2 of these is why I don't want to run any less than 3 Diamond Dudes. And this card's really powerful as well for getting the rank 4 plays out, so yeah. Three mask changes, because you can search this out using Shadow Mist really easily, and First Turn Dark Law is First Turn Dark Law. It's really powerful for stunning your opponents. So three of these. And then for my traps, I run the staples, Bottomless, Torrential, and Compulse, and then two wiretaps, because I hate getting my Destiny End Dragoon Bottomless or bounce back using something like Compulse. Or Phoenix Wing Blast, but that's less common. But yeah, you do use three cards to summon the Destiny End Dragoon: the Polymerization, the Dogma, and the Plasma, so you don't want it to get Bottomless or Compulsed. As for my extra deck, I run two Destiny End Dragoon. I haven't been able to make the second one, nor have I felt that I need to. Because yeah, it's usually enough to have one on the field or in the graveyard anyway. But it's just there in case I do need it. But you can swap it out with any other card if you want. I run Excuriadal and Absolute Zero for my Miracle Fusion targets. Excuriadal just because you run a lot of Dark Monsters and sometimes you can't make the Absolute Zero. So it's just there as an option, and he's pretty good as well. 2500 attack, and you can gain more if you have more, elemental heroes in your graveyard. And then I have Mask Hero Cougar. He's just there as an option if you have an extra mask change in your hand and you have a dead Prisma. So yeah, and this guy's pretty good as well. You can cripple your opponent's monster during either of your turn. And then two Mask Hero Dark Laws, because this guy is really good for stunning your opponents. Especially if you get it out early on, which you usually do anyway, because you have Summoner Monks and a Hero Lives. Basically, yeah. And you do need two, because at least two, because your opponent usually tries to get rid of this card really fast, because it's just really annoying. And I run one Master Key Beetle, but you can debate whether I should run this card or not, because it's just there. I feel that it's just there as a safe countermeasure against Dark Hole or Mirror Force or whatnot. Blade Armor Ninja, you do run a warrior deck, so you can make this guy really easily, and he dishes out a lot of damage on top of the Destiny End Dragoon burn that you already have. 101 Silent Honor Arc. This guy is really good. I don't think I need to explain why you need to run this card. Heroic Champion Excalibur. I feel that this card has increasing importance now that Cliffith and the Killer is a thing. This guy is just an easy ticket out of it. And one Avian Skyblaster. It's just there as a 101 substitute, but yeah, this guy can shuffle any face-up card on the field to the deck, so yeah, useful for getting rid of annoying cards that 101 can't deal with, like maybe a defense position deals. And Evil Swarm Exciter Knight, I feel that I haven't really needed to make this card before, but it's just there as your free Judgment Dragon. So yeah, and one Daigusto Emerald, because this guy recycles cards, and if you don't have any better rank 4 players, you just go for this guy and just for that extra draw power. And Gagaga Cowboy, sometimes you do need that 800 damage, and because you can't conduct battle phase when Destiny End Dragoon uses its effect, you go for this guy if you need that extra 800 damage. And alright, that's it for the actual deck, but I do have some things to consider in my side deck for myself, and if for you guys, if you want to change it when you make your own. I have Mask Change the second in my side deck, because I feel that this deck does a little bit more back row clearance, and Mask Hero Acid is an option if you happen to have a dead King of the Swamp in your hand. And you can also make Dark Law using Summoner Monks and whatnot with Mask Change second. So yeah, I might consider that in putting that in the future. One Heroic Champion Gandiva is also an option, because this guy stuns a lot of decks. And I'm not sure if it works with Clifford's because they do turn into level 4 if you summon them other than Tribute Summon, which they usually Pendulum Summon anyway. But I'm not sure if it works against them. If you guys know, please let me know if it does or it doesn't. And Black Chef of Corn, I mean, yeah, as I said, you can't conduct the battle phase the turn you activate Destiny End Dragoon effect. So if you feel that you need to go for even a faster game, you go for the extra 1000 burn damage using this card. It's just there as an option. And that's it for the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more interesting decks in the future, please subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the replays. Thank you.